Good morning, everyone. I am Sami Vecchiolla. I'm a real estate agent in Westchester County, and today I'm bringing you a dose of sunshine. And for those of you who don't know, my nickname is Sami Sunshine, and I love to bring you people who are positive in spirit and have conversations with them live on Facebook for all of you to have a little dose of sunshine to kick off your Friday morning. So I have a quote for everyone. And this is so true for me. This is the mantra that I live by. And it's when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. So today I'm going to bring you a wonderful, amazing sweetheart that I randomly met at a networking event, and we just hit it off because she is just so much my soul sister as far as her positivity and her energy, and I just really love her. And to kick it off even better, she's a mortgage broker, so that really helps with me in business. So I want to introduce all of you to her. Her name is Irene Zervoudis, and she's with Envoy Mortgage. So I'm going to bring her on right now. Irene.
Good morning, everyone. I love this dose of sunshine. And just a quick correction, I'm not a mortgage broker yet or a loan officer yet, but I will be very soon. I'm working hard, studying and moving in that direction. Right now, I'm a marketing rep and business development rep for Envoy Mortgage.
And you're amazing.
Thank you. As are you.
I just got too excited. So Irene, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. I am a mom of 3 teenage girls. That's my number one job in this life right now. I was born and raised in Massachusetts. I moved to New York, 20 years ago. I live in Rockland County now. I run an office, satellite office in Nyack, New York, for Envoy Mortgage. And I work with my brother, Nicholas Paleologos, who is actually the loan officer, and his partner, George Photos. They're in Massachusetts, but we're licensed all over. So I sort of represent them here and get the ball rolling here and develop awesome relationships with realtors as yourself. And a little bit more about myself. I'm a chapter leader of an amazing group called the Business of We, and it stands for Women Entrepreneurs. Paulina Lopez started it in Manhattan 4 years ago, and my amazing colleague and good friend Natalie Maniscalco and I decided to bring it here to Rockland and Bergen counties last September. And it's been thriving and amazing. And we're doing all of our meetings and workshops through Zoom right now. So it's been pretty exciting. So I'm trying to just be of service to this world the best I can. And I guess that's a little bit about me.
That's awesome. You are amazing. And I just want to tell everyone how we met. It's so funny. I was sitting at a networking event, and I had just ordered dinner because I was starving. And so I was sitting at the bar, and you came up behind me and you asked if I could order you a glass of champagne. And I thought, this is a classy broad. I love it. And from then on, I just was obsessed with you, and you're just such a sweetheart, and you really look to connect people like I do. And I'm always attracted to people that do business like myself. So the fact that you're so giving is amazing, and I really truly love that about you. But I want to know, what inspires you most?
What inspires me most? I mean, I think there's multiple things and people that inspire me. I think waking up every day and having my health is inspiring. I think having an incredible family to support me is inspiring. My 3 amazing daughters inspire me every day to be better. And I think even just within myself, I've been trying to inspire myself, just knowing that I want to try to better the world in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just in a small way. You know, I think it's such a broad question, but inspiration definitely has to come from within.
Absolutely.
And it's something that I work on all the time. But I think being of service is an absolute inspiration to me too. It keeps me going. It helps me to want to do good every single day and have a smile on my face. And even if everybody else is miserable, it's just something, it's the way I live my life. And I think being in the mortgage industry, it's funny. I never saw myself here, but my brother being in the business sort of has led me here. And my sister being in real estate has kind of led me here as well. I am being of service to so many. I almost become like a therapist to a lot of borrowers, not a therapist,
Absolutely.
just I'm listening and I'm hearing them, and it's a scary moment in their life. So I try to bring just that sense of oneness to it, where I'm just
sense of security. You give people a sense of security.
Absolutely.
You do such a good job at that.
Thank you.
You're just like the ultimate positive person, and I really love that about you. And I know, everyone goes through challenges in life, but when we were talking and getting to know each other better, you did such an eloquent job of explaining all of the hoops that you jumped through to get to where you are today, and you spun it with such a positive spin. And I think that says a lot about you. My mom used to say this really annoying phrase to me all the time, that negativity is unintelligent. And if you think about it, like if you can't come up with a positive response to any situation, you're negative. And you have to have like, it's just one of those things where you just have to think consistently and remind yourself that there's always something positive. There's always a silver lining. And you do such a good job of that.
Well, I think it's also realizing that just because something bad happens to you in your life, that doesn't have to define who you are for the rest of your life. Something bad could happen yesterday. It doesn't mean that I have to live today because of that. I can still wake up and be appreciative for the life that I have and be grateful and realize that I'm healthy and happy, genuinely happy from within. It's like, and it's something you do have to work on. You can't just, not everybody has that. And I do realize that, but I feel like being positive and trying to spread that love and that positive energy through the phone now, through a Zoom call, it can be contagious, and that energy is a real thing. So
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. So now that we're on the topic of inspiration, what do you have any favorite quotes or mantras that you use in your life that you want to share?
So one of my mantras, probably throughout my entire day, almost every day, is the Serenity Prayer. And it's, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
That's so good.
Yes. And it pertains to people, places, and things. Every single day of my life, I use that because I can only control me, what comes out of my mouth, how I react,
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't control what anybody else does or says or thinks. So I feel like that's one of the mantras that I truly live by.
It's so good. That is so good. One of my really good friends, Coach Glo Favreau, she taught me the Serenity Prayer because, they're especially in real estate. And I mean, you understand it. You can have a day where you wake up and you have like the most amazing things set up. And then all of a sudden you lose out on a deal that your buyers were really looking forward to this house and somebody outbid them. And then, somebody else had something going on, and then you get it on the phone with a vendor and they're not very nice to you. There's so many things that can happen to ruin your day.
100%.
And when she taught me the Serenity Prayer, she said, just say it all the time. Whenever something bothers you, just say it. So I love that you brought that up. That's amazing. So, what are you up to these days? I know you've mentioned the business of we, so can you expand on that a little bit?
So, yeah, I mean, basically, I have a 9 to 5 job with Envoy Mortgage. Again, I'm a marketing rep for them. And so I do that really 9 to 5. And I'm also a mom to 3 girls who are working on homework. And my youngest is in 6th grade. And that's been super challenging too, because I still need to help her. You know, they're not in school. I need to help them. And in terms of the business of we have been hosting, in April, we hosted weekly workshops, but now in the month of May, we actually just had, so we have members that belong to our group, paying members. So the first Wednesday of every month is committed to them. And we have a Zoom, a live Zoom call, and we talk about challenges within their businesses, or even, great things that are happening within their businesses. And we all sort of give a little bit of advice to one another and walk them through steps to help them within their business. And then the last Wednesday of every month is for everybody. It's a mastermind workshop. We have a speaker that comes on, a different speaker every month. And we break up into mastermind groups, and it's really empowering, and we get to challenge one another and uplift one another, and it's awesome. But now what we're doing is we've incorporated a lifestyle series into the business of we, and that is starting June 10th. So it's going to be more experiential. So what we're doing, our first speaker is actually a very close and dear friend, Anastasia Ganyas. She's the Fancy Peasant, or actually it's Fancy Peasant on Instagram. She's a Greek chef, and
so cool.
She's just unbelievable. So basically all of our speakers are going to have a business. They're business women who have some type of product that they've created, and they're going to talk about that. And she's going to actually do a Greek cooking lesson with us. And you have to sign up by June 1st, but she's sending everybody a complimentary bag of her mountain oregano and a beautiful evil eye mug.
Oh, wow.
And then all her recipe cards, and it's going to be a beautiful gift. So yeah, we're incorporating that into the business of we. So it should be fun. And then
that's so exciting.
Our series right now. So June, July, and August, we have that going on. Yeah.
That's so cool. I love that. I'm excited. I want to come.
Yes, you have to.
Of course.
I mean, it's so much fun, and it gets you out of your own head. And the other thing with the lifestyle series is it makes you feel more connected to the other women, because you're all doing the same thing at the same time. Like, we're all going to be cooking something together, but we're in our homes. Like, we're apart, but we're together at the same time,
I remember my first experience with the business of we. I was just so impressed with how well orchestrated everything was, from your sign-in to where we were sitting. I mean, obviously it was in person the first time I went, but it was just such an elevated version of a networking event. And I really felt connected with the people around me, and I got an opportunity to break out with some of the amazing ladies that showed up. It was awesome. I really appreciated the opportunity to be a part of it. That's really
our intention behind all of it. And I forgot to mention this, we also are, we were supposed to launch our Young Leadership and Scholarship starting in, oh my gosh, it was supposed to be launched in May, but I think we're either going to launch it in September or even next year, but it'll be geared towards girls ages 15 to 19 who really just we're going to teach them life skills and how to become positive career women, resume writing and confidence building, and how to dress for an interview. That really the basics of what has helped us to get to where we are today.
I absolutely love that. Actually, that's I mean, I need to be involved with that because that's one of the things
Absolutely.
that most inspires me is, at a young age, I had so much encouragement, so many mentors that really pushed me forward, not to mention my own mother who was consistently seeking out opportunities for me to succeed. And I really felt like I had so much support.
Yes.
And I think that's so important for any young entrepreneur that's considering getting into a tough industry of just in general. Being an entrepreneur is not an easy place to be because there is so much roller coaster riding. And, the fact that you're putting that together for young entrepreneurs is amazing. I'm so proud of you. I want to be a part of it.
That we had that support. Not everybody has that support. Right?
Exactly.
So that's kind of why we want our members and the girls to interact and, maybe down the line create some sort of mentorship program, but that's our intention with all of this.
That is so amazing. And I really love that you're doing that. I'm so inspired by that. But so how are people able to connect with you? What's a great way to connect with you?
I'd say they can call me, they can email me right now, they can either reach out to me through my Envoy email or we have the BR, or they can just call me. The Zervoudis at envoymortgage.com is the best way to contact me. And you can also go on the Biz of We website so you can see all of our upcoming events. It's just www.bizofwe.com.
That's awesome. I'll put that up here on the bottom for everyone to see. So I just really love you, and I think you're an amazing and inspirational person. So I had to bring you on for a dose of sunshine. And I know we have a few people watching, and my mom is one of them. And it's so funny. She even said that the Serenity Prayer is her mantra too. So
I love that. What's your mom's name? Helena?
Yes.
Helena. That's a beautiful name. Yes. I love it.
And Terry Ruvo says hello. You got a lot of awesome people watching.
Hi,
Your
Terry.
sister said hello too this morning. She said, "Morning, beauties." I don't know if you said that earlier. She's awesome. I love her too.
Awesome. I'm glad I connected you. I think that's one of my superpowers is really connecting people to one another. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love connecting with people, and then I love being able to connect others with others, with people, with one another.
Me too. It's like a high that I get when I do that. It's like so exciting, even if I get nothing out of it. It's just 100%. The exciting.
I think that's what it is, though. Is doing it just to do it. I don't think everything in life has to be, but I do get something in return because it's gratifying for me. Again, it's like being of service in some way. It's very important in my life.
Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming on this morning. I'm so proud to call you my friend.
Me too.
And for all of you watching, I do this every Friday morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'll have a different guest each week. But I just want to say I wish you all a positive and happy day. And thanks for tuning in to A Dose of Sunshine.
Have an awesome day, everybody. Thank you, Sami.
Bye.
Bye.